Exploring Greek Mythology, The Gods of Olympus, Chapter 1, Zeus. Welcome, seekers of legends and students of the divine. In today's episode, we ascend to the summit of Mount Olympus to behold Zeus, the King of Gods in Greek mythology. As the ruler of the sky and thunder, Zeus is a symbol of justice, authority, and power. But who is this iconic deity? And how does his reign influence the cosmos and the fate of mortals and gods alike? Born of Cronos and Rhea, Zeus rose through a realm of prophecy and strife to become the supreme deity of the Greek pantheon. His story is one of rebellion, wisdom, and the quest for order amidst chaos. Armed with his thunderbolt, crafted by the Cyclopes, Zeus governs not only the gods, but also the laws of men and nature. So, why has Zeus remained such a commanding figure in mythology? What lessons can we draw from his reign over gods and humans? The story of Zeus unfolds against a backdrop of primordial chaos and divine conflicts, culminating in his reign as the supreme ruler of the cosmos. From his birth and cunning survival to his ascension and complex relationships, Zeus's history is a rich tapestry, woven with power, cunning, and omnipotence. In the beginning there was chaos, the vast and formless void from which all things originated. From this primordial chaos emerged Gaia, the personification of the earth, and Uranus, the embodiment of the sky. Their union was both creative and tumultuous, producing the first generation of Titans, as well as other primordial beings such as the Cyclopes and the Hecatonchires, meaning hundred-handed giants. Among their offspring was Cronos, who rose to power by overthrowing his father Uranus with the aid of his mother Gaia. Cronos then took his sister Rhea as his wife. Their union produced the first Olympian gods: Hestia, Hera, Demeter, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus. Zeus's birth is a tale of survival. Cronos, having usurped his father, feared a similar fate at the hands of his own offspring. To prevent this, he swallowed each of his children at birth. However, when Rhea was pregnant with Zeus, she devised a plan to save him. Rhea secretly gave birth to Zeus on the island of Crete and hid him in a cave on Mount Ida. To deceive Cronos, she presented him with a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes, which he swallowed, believing it to be his newborn son. Zeus was then raised in secrecy by nymphs and nursed by the goat Amalthea. Under their care he grew strong and determined to free his siblings and overthrow his tyrannical father. Upon reaching maturity, Zeus enlisted the help of the Cyclopes and the Hecatonchires, whom Cronos had imprisoned. In gratitude, the Cyclopes forged Zeus's iconic thunderbolts. He then received knowledge of how to trick Cronos into drinking a beverage, which would cause him to vomit up Zeus's other siblings who were still alive in Cronos' stomach. With these powerful allies, Zeus waged a 10-year war facing the Titans known as the Titanomachy. Eventually Zeus and the Olympians emerged victorious, and the defeated Titans were cast into Tartarus. Zeus's victory in the Titanomachy established him as the supreme ruler of the cosmos. He divided the world among his siblings. Poseidon received dominion over the sea. Hades was given control of the underworld, and Zeus took the sky as his domain, ruling over both gods and mortals from Mount Olympus. Zeus's reign was marked by his numerous relationships and offspring, each contributing to the vast pantheon of Greek mythology. His marriages and affairs with both goddesses and mortals produced many significant deities and heroes. His principal wife was Hera, the goddess of marriage and family. Despite their marriage, Zeus's numerous infidelities were a constant source of tension between them. Their union produced several notable offspring, including Ares, the god of war, Hebe, the goddess of youth, and Hephaestus, the god of blacksmiths and fire. Some of Zeus's other children would include Athena, born fully armed from Zeus's forehead after he swallowed her mother, Metis, the goddess of wisdom. Apollo and Artemis, twin deities born to Leto. Apollo became the god of the sun, art, medicine, and prophecy, while Artemis became the goddess of the hunt and the moon. Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, born to the mortal woman Semele, and Hercules, the greatest of the Greek heroes, born to the mortal woman Alcmene. Zeus was often depicted with symbols of power and authority, such as the thunderbolt, the eagle, and the oak tree. His worship was widespread across the Greek world, with major sanctuaries at Olympia and Dodona. At Olympia, the Olympic Games were held in his honor, celebrating athletic prowess and divine favor. Zeus embodies the complexities of leadership and justice. He is not only a protector and lawgiver, but also a figure of moral paradoxes, often entangled in the affairs of gods and mortals alike. His decisions, from the fates of individual heroes to the order of the cosmos, highlight the burdens and challenges of his celestial authority. In the annals of Greek mythology, Zeus's involvement in Pandora's creation is a captivating tale of divine retribution, curiosity, and the inexorable intertwining of human fate with the will of the gods. This myth begins with Prometheus, a titan whose defiance against Zeus set in motion a series of events that would forever alter the course of human history. Prometheus, whose name means forethought, was endowed with great wisdom and a profound affection for humanity. Observing the plight of mortals, who shivered in the cold and darkness, Prometheus resolved to bestow upon them a gift that would elevate their existence, the gift of fire. This elemental force, stolen from the divine forge of Hephaestus, was a beacon of progress and survival. With fire, humans could warm themselves, cook food, and forge tools, heralding an age of enlightenment and advancement. However, this act of benevolence was also a grave transgression. Fire was a divine prerogative, a sacred element that Zeus had reserved for the celestial realm. Enraged by Prometheus's audacity and the empowerment of humanity, Zeus sought a severe retribution. Zeus's vengeance was as creative as it was cruel. He commanded his servants, Kratos and Bia, to seize Prometheus and bind him to a desolate rock on the precipice of the Caucasus Mountains. There, each day, an eagle, the emblem of Zeus himself, would descend upon Prometheus to feast on his liver. By night, the liver would regenerate, ensuring that Prometheus's torment was eternal. This perpetual cycle of suffering served as a grim reminder of the consequences of defying the supreme deity. Yet, Zeus's wrath extended beyond Prometheus. He devised a plan to punish humanity itself, whom he perceived as the beneficiaries of Prometheus' defiance. Thus, Zeus conceived the creation of Pandora, the first woman, whose very existence would be both a marvel and a curse. Zeus summoned Hephaestus, the divine blacksmith, to mold a woman from clay, imbuing her with life. Hephaestus sculpted a figure of breathtaking beauty, and the gods each bestowed upon her unique gifts, making her Pandora, meaning all-gifted. Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, endowed Pandora with grace and an enchanting allure that could captivate the heart of any mortal. Athena, the goddess of wisdom and craft, clothed Pandora in silken garments and taught her the domestic arts. Hermes, the cunning messenger of the gods, granted her persuasive speech and the art of deception. And Hera, the queen of the gods, instilled in Pandora a deep-seated curiosity, a trait that would ultimately shape her destiny. As the crowning act of his scheme, Zeus presented Pandora with a jar, often misinterpreted in later accounts as a box. This vessel contained all the evils of the world: sorrow, disease, envy, and death. Zeus instructed Pandora never to open it, knowing that her inherent curiosity would inevitably lead her to do so. Pandora was then sent to Earth, where she was received with awe and admiration by mortal men. She married Epimetheus, Prometheus's less prudent brother, who, despite Prometheus's warnings, accepted her. Pandora's life among mortals was peaceful and serene until the day her curiosity overwhelmed her. Unable to resist the allure of the mysterious jar, she lifted the lid. In an instant, the once contained evils erupted from the jar, spreading across the world like a dark, pervasive mist. Sorrow and suffering, previously unknown to humanity, now became their constant companions. Disease ravaged the bodies of mortals, envy poisoned their hearts, and death loomed as an inescapable end. Realizing the magnitude of her actions, Pandora hastened to close the jar, but it was too late. All the evils had already escaped. However, as the lid shut, one last entity remained inside: Olympus, also known as Hope. In the midst of the unleashed despair, Hope lingered within the jar, offering humanity a glimmer of solace and resilience amidst their trials. The story of Pandora is a poignant myth that explores themes of curiosity, disobedience, and the duality of existence. Through her creation, Zeus exacted his revenge on Prometheus and humanity, intertwining their fates with the capricious will of the gods. Yet, within this tale of woe and retribution lies a profound truth. Even in the darkest of times, hope endures, offering a beacon of light in a world transformed by divine caprice and mortal folly. Through his thunderbolt, Zeus controls the elements, a metaphor for the unpredictable power of nature and the inevitability of fate. But how does Zeus influence the destinies shaped by the fates, those enigmatic weavers of life's threads? Though Zeus is mighty, even he must bow to the decrees of the Moirai. This dynamic illustrates a profound truth within Greek mythology, that the universe is governed by laws and orders that even the King of Gods cannot alter. Zeus's interactions with the fates remind us of the limits of power and the importance of accepting one's role within the cosmic order. As we ponder the immense legacy of Zeus, let us reflect on the nature of power and leadership. His mythology offers a canvas for exploring the virtues and vices that shape societies and the individuals within them. Ask yourself, what aspects of Zeus's character challenge or inspire you in your own leadership and moral decisions? Join us next time as we delve deeper into the tales of Olympus and the figures who walk its storied halls. Until then, may the thunderous might of Zeus inspire you to find wisdom in power and justice in leadership. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to continue the blind pursuit of knowledge.